My main question for you today is how does that affect, what is the reason for doing that for non-minorities? First of all, thank you for being here, and it's an honor to get to talk to you today. My biggest question is about the DEI bill that was just passed through the Idaho Senate. So Idaho Senate Bill 1198.
Can you educate me on it? I don't know about it.
Yeah, of course. So the DEI bill, it was passed about 2 weeks ago through the Idaho Senate. It is basically not allowing any Idaho college or university to have DEI programs, like diversity, equity, and inclusivity. My main question for you today is how does that affect, what is the reason for doing that for non-minorities? So why is it even why is it even a thing, basically?
So DEI came out of the 1960s and 70s with this idea in the post-civil rights movement that we need to hyper-racialize how we hire and how we configure our corporations and our campuses based on race and not based on merit. So when you prioritize equity, you then will compromise excellence. And so we should strive to have institutions like Boise State or University of Idaho that are merit-based and not race-based in its admissions, its hiring, and how it actually conducts itself.
The only people that really lose anything from this would be people of color or LGBTQ plus students. But how I obviously understand merit, but and I obviously can even understand defunding these programs. But what is the point of getting rid of them altogether?
Well, because they exist to actually elevate unqualified people that might be of that skin color persuasion into certain positions. It might hurt certain people of color that were hired for reasons that they shouldn't have been. And so, however, a very qualified black individual or a very qualified Hispanic should not be faced by DEI because they will be able to be judged on what Martin Luther King said we should be, the content of one's character, not the color of your skin. Thank you for your time.